Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First, let me introduce myself. My name is Shumna Ferus Nasution, student identification number 2024-32077. I come from Information System major for Network Security lessons, class C. So today I'm going to present you my practice reports, which I already done the theory, and then I will explain the practical steps of our network security laboratory about intrusion detection system using Cowrie on Kali Linux. So the first step, I will explain the percentage practice. The first step was configuring the virtual machine network adapter to net mode. We selected NET because Kali Linux needs an internet connection to download and install Port Sentry along with all required package. After confirming that the Kali Linux had internet access, we opened the terminal and start the installation process using the package manager. When the installation finished successfully, we changed the network adapter from NAT to only host adapter. This configuration allows communication only between the host computer and the Kali Linux virtual machine using host only mode makes the testing environment safer because it does not expose the system directly to internet. So after changing the network adapter, we restart the network device and check the IP address of Kali Linux. This IP address is very important because it will become the target during the port scanning. We made sure the IP address was correctly assigned before continuing the next step. The next step was testing the IDS. From the Windows host to computer, we open the command prompt here and use admap to perform port scanning on the Kali Linux IP address. Admap untap to scan multiple ports to identify which servers was available. During this process, Port Center monitored the incoming traffic and detected the scanning activity. Finally, we examined the percentage log files. The log show important information such as the attacker's IP address, the detected scanned activity, and the time of the event. These logs confirm that Porn Sentry successfully detected the port scanning attempt. This completely the first practical session. Now I will explain the second practice, which focus on Cowrie report. The first step was changing the network adapter back to net mode. Internet access was required because we need to download the Cowrie source code from GitHub and install several Python package. After that, we move to up directory, which is commonly used in Linux to store optional application. Inside this directory, we clone the official Cowrie repository from GitHub. Once the download was complete, we enter the Cowrie directory to begin the installation process. Then the next step was creating a dedicated user for name Cowrie. Running network service with a dedicated user is considered a good security practice because it limits system privilege. We also changed the ownership of the Cowrie directory so that this user could access and manage all the required files. Then we switched to the Cowrie user account and created a Python virtual environment. A virtual environment isolates the Python dependencies required by Cowrie from the operating system. This helps prevent software conflicts and makes dependency management much easier. After activating the virtual environment, we copied all the default configuration file and modify it according to our laboratory requirements. One of the important changes was converted to SSH service port. Uh, so it will not conflict with the default SSH service running on Kali Linux. Next, we installed the required Python libraries and deposit. After the installation process finished, we start the Kali service and check whether it was listening on the configured port. This verification is important because the honeypot must be active before any testing can be performed. Finally, we change the network adapter back to the uh, finally we change the network adapter back to host only adapter and start the network service. Then we check the new IP address assigned to Kali Linux. This IP address would normally be used to test SSH connection from the host computer. Uh, After that, however, during our configuration implementation, we encountered a configuration problem. Although the installation process was completed, Cowry did not run correctly and the configured port was not listening. And as a result, we could not perform the SSH login simulation from the host computer. Even though the final test was unsuccessful, we still learned the complete installation process, configuration steps, and troubleshooting methods and deploying the honeypot. From these two practical sessions, we learn that Port Sentry and Cowrie have different roles in network security. Port Sentry detects resonance activity such as port scanning and at early stage, while Cowrie records the attacker behavior after they attempt to access the simulated server. Together, these tools provide valuable information that helps administration detect, analyze, and understand cyber attacks more effectively. I think that's all for my practice report. Thank you for your attention.